Hello, hello. I'm coming back to Pines. I honestly can't stop playing this game. It's really good. I've been enjoying a lot of it. I still need to go back and play the that one part where I can have an alternate decision. I think it was having a break in the clouds. I have a feeling that that's going to lead to a bad ending if we have Rolo, Beck, and Luca all get together that swimmingly. But I suppose we'll see. Oh wait, no, we're killing VTuber. Go, VTuber, go. You ain't welcome around these parts. A little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I'd like this over here, and that over here. Bam. I have sound on, right?
Chapter 6.
Chapter 6. Completely forgot about everything else. Cool.
Through thick and thin. Despite Luca's bitterness, Gran was right. He needed to hash things out with Rolo. A big fight changes the nature of a friendship. Whether, in the end, it is for the better or for the worse, all comes down to understanding. If one is not careful, the same familiarity that builds the strongest of bonds can become the wrecking ball that shatters them. Luca emerged from seclusion, taking in the crisp festival air. But the events of the day weren't on his mind. He had to find Rolo.
Oh. Can we visit our dad's grave at any point? Nope. Okay. Still dead. Childhood. Oh, that's a Roxy. There you are. Luca. Rolo wanted me to tell you something. What is it?
Roxy rolled her eyes, shaking her head.
Sigh. A space adventure, though you needn't buy it. If ye be brave, go somewhere quiet. Roxy, I don't. It's a riddle, Luca. My goofy little brother wants you to find him.
Luca looked down and kicked at the dirt.
This motherfucker. Look, I know you two had a fight. The only thing more annoying than my little brother is my little brother without his best friend. So I'm doing him this one favor. Now I need one favor from you. Whatever it is that went down between you two, squash it. Oh, what a good sister. A space adventure, though you needn't buy it. If ye be brave, go somewhere quiet. That's the library. They have all the books. You don't buy those books, and yeah, it's quiet. It's a good time. Libraries are great. Fantastic time. Unique New York. Wow, I'm messing that up. Unique New York. I know that's like a vocal warm-up. Huh? Oh, don't mind me. Just warming up for my big ceremony speech.
Mr. Kerr pointed to his grinning mouth.
Gotta limber up the old gab box. You nervous? Oh, heavens no. We'll break a leg. Give me the gift of something. I didn't. Can I talk to all of the clipboards? Joey. Or is it Bert? Shit. How goes the beetle hunt? Pretty rotten. I haven't seen so much as I don't know how to pronounce that. Zuve? I haven't seen so much as a Zuve. And it's not just the beetles. This morning I couldn't find any critters at all. It's like everything that buzzes or skitters just packed up and left. I'm sure they're out there somewhere. Maybe all the commotion of the festival just spooked them. Yeah, maybe it's that, or maybe that's it. God, I'm already reading things incorrectly. Welcome to our festival. don't forget to come back later for Mr. Kerr's speech and the Perennial Harvest Festival sign reveal. You don't want to miss it. Oh boy. I don't know who Perennial Harvest thinks they're impressing with this ridiculous festival. Totally. The town's still falling apart. The weather's still cruddy. And this season's harvest looks like it's going to be worse than last year's. You said it. No amount of corporate pandering is going to change any of that. Exactly. But the lemonade at the drink stand over there does look pretty tasty. Fits. I'm still going to be mad at them. I'd just rather be mad while sipping some delicious lemonade is all. Oh. My girl. Can I go back here? Did you hear? After Mr. Kerr gives his big speech, they're going to have the first annual biggest catch competition. As long as a boot qualifies as a catch, I'm a shoo-in. Good luck. Yeah, okay. So we're going to avoid the library and just go wander around because, you know, you gotta do all the things. I like this guy. What's up, my guy?
Jeff was staring into the distance with a wistful look.
Hey, Jeff. Everything all right? Huh? Yeah, everything's fine. I mean, used to be fine. Just ain't right these days, you know? It just ain't right. I really do, actually.
Jeff turned to Luca with a furrowed brow, then gave an understanding nod.
You do, don't you?
For a moment, the two now shared that same wistful gaze.
Probably the only time you'll see like a little generational, just like, oh yeah, no, I understand. At least the youth, them youths understand as well. Hey, moving. Hey. Haha, every single time. Yup. Wait for it. Unexplained sounds once again noted. God. Like clockwork. What a bunch of drones. Haha. That's kind of funny. Yeah. Good on you. You guys. Oh, okay. Do you have questions for me? Of course you do. What's the foreshadowing? What do we got here? We don't have foreshadowing? Ooh. Ew. Piper, you're actually taking a break from studying? I wanted to see what all the festival fuss is about. But I can't help but notice. You still brought your backpack full of books. Luca, backpacks can carry a lot more than just books. True. So what you got in there? Books. That's funny. Let me go upstairs first. Hey, gang. Hiya, Luca. How's Griffin doing? What? Oh, nothing.
Sorry all became flesh.
Just pretend I didn't say anything. Interesting. Who's Griffin? I don't remember a Griffin. If there were a Griffin here, I'd notice him. Get it? Because Griffins are a mythological creature. This is the first time I've seen this many smiling faces since the Foul Harvest. I had my doubts about Perennial Harvest, but I must admit they do put it on a nice party. A most welcoming of welcomes. Would you like to share your thoughts? We always strive to improve. Nope. Good on you, Luca. I'm glad you finally wised up. I was able to return the Perennial Harvest safety suit you borrowed. I don't think anyone noticed. Good. Now, will you tell me what you needed it for? It was a favor for an enemy of my enemy. This isn't going to harm Mr. Kerr, is it? All you need to know is that it's for the good of the family. Interesting. So Solomon said he was going to sabotage the sign. I imagine they're also sabotaging something. And it all just looks like everyone's trying to sabotage the thing, the festival. Yawn. I've got a question for you. What do you think this whole festival is for? The way I figure it, Perennial Harvest is trying to win over the town. Like a bride, but with balloons. Cynical, I like where your head's at. That's what I assumed at first too, until I eavesdropped on a couple old gossipy clipboards. What if I told you that this whole thing is really a special shindig for a super secret guest of honor? A special guest? Who? I haven't dug that deep yet, but whoever it is, PH thinks they're a big deal. Oh, interesting. Oh, we're locked today. Oh, mail's here. What's up? You're Bert, aren't you? You're Bert. Luca, did you know that Beacon Pines is actually unincorporated? A lot of people don't know that. Wow, yeah, I didn't know. What's that even mean? It means I added the even there. I know there wasn't even there, but I felt like it needed an even. It means most public works are handled internally. We do all the pipelines, the water treatment, building regulations. That's great. Census taking, emergency services. Hey, Luca. So you're done at the library? Huh? Oh, nothing.
Griffin looked away suspiciously.
Nothing at all. I guess that was a hint in case anybody... God. One of these days it's just gonna pop. Also, that ain't... Wait, that's so... Yeah, that thing grew to be that big. That ain't no foul harvester right there. That's a big old melon. We go there last. Goodbye. Agreed. Nothing. Okay. Any Beck? Is Beck home? We can go all the way out here. Oh, can I get a mushroom? I can get a mushroom. Let's go. Meow. Wasn't there something to the left? No. And there's no big crazy puddle either. Oh, okay. Property of Valentine Verdon looks old. Okay, we've read that before. Beck, where are you? I'm ditching Rollo to hang out with you again. Cause fuck that guy. He made fun of my dead dad. I want to go shout out the window. Okay, well, GG. Childhood. Fine, let's go to the library. Bam, we're in. Oh, he's not even here. What? Hold on. I didn't do the thing outside either. The library is somewhere quiet. Hey, Luca.
Kato's eyes lit with excitement.
I've been expecting you. Bravo on deciphering the first riddle. Oh boy. The first? Oh, you didn't think that was all, did you? Rollo does go all out, doesn't he?
Kato straightened up and cleared his throat as if preparing to sing.
Ahem. On planet Farpool, you may take issue. When the fifth king dies, you'll need a tissue.
Kato stared at Luca eagerly.
Get it? Want me to tell you? No, it's okay. Let me figure it out. Alright, when you find it, bring it here to be verified. And if you decide you want a hint, the offer still stands. On the planet Farpool, you may take issue when the fifth king dies. You'll need a tissue. I don't understand, honestly. Hey, Jace. Still working through the newest Hank Atomic? You know it. Some fascinating canon toward the end. Did you know? Hank Atomic Shrink Array doesn't technically shrink stuff. It uses inverse quantum particle decay to literally grow the entire universe around an object, leaving that object unaltered. So it just shrunk compared to everything else? Bingo. That's wild. But Jace, no spoilers. Please. Oh, right, sorry.
Luca grabbed The Modern Science of Atomic Radiation from the shelf.
Once you've got a book, you can either bring it here to me, or just grab a different one.
Luca grabbed Natural Photography, Volume 5, from the shelf.
Ooh. When the fifth king dies.
Luca grabbed The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue number 4, from the shelf. Luca grabbed The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue number 5, from the shelf. Luca grabbed The 5 Pillars of Success from the shelf. Luca grabbed The Issue with Self-Help, a Helpful Guide, from the shelf. Luca grabbed 500 Meals for One Big Pot from the shelf.
Yes. Final answer. What was the first one again? Oh, you don't let me.
Luca grabbed The Modern Science of
Radiation. Okay.
Luca grabbed Natural Photography.
Yeah, so it'd probably be this one over here, I guess.
Luca grabbed The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue number 5.
Ah, you found it.
Kato removed his book from the desk and replaced it with Luca's, turning on the lamp. As he slid the book under the purple light, 2 words glowed. The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue 5.
Bam.
Luca clicked his tongue with recognition.
Rollo's cipher pen. He used it to write secret messages everywhere with it that. And only I had the special flashlight needed to reveal it. Oh, but I lost it. Well, apparently he traded Jeff for his purple light bulb. How do you trade Jeff? Parted with his entire Halloween candy stash. Oh, Rollo. Now let's see here.
Kato began flipping through the pages, stopping when he hit a glowing word.
Get away with such a grift.
He continued flipping.
Only found in Grub. Grift in Grub. Cart.
Reaching the end of the book, Kato looked up.
That's it. Grift in Grub Cart. Griffin's Grub Cart. He wants me to go to Griffin's snack stand. Ah, brilliant. I guess you're off then. Good luck on the rest of the scavenger hunt. Thanks, Kato. I see. Okay, well. Beep, boop, boop. Beep, up, beep, beep, beep. Still no foreshadowing, okay. Hey, Griffin. Rollo did come.
Before Luca could finish his sentence, Griffin handed him a corn dog.
Oh, that's it? Bought and paid for, enjoy. I thought there was supposed to be a riddle or something.
Luca shrugged, taking a sizable bite out of the corn dog.
There's gonna be something in the corn dog. Yuck. It's cold. Oh yeah, that's been sitting there for a while. Rollo wanted me to be sure to give it to you, that one specifically. Well, that's just...
Luca tongued at his cheeks, feeling something rough between his teeth. He reached into his mouth and pulled out a slip of paper.
Oh, come on.
He took off the bits of corn dog to read the slip.
A pickup when you need some pep. Near the fountain, up the step.
Luca finished off the remainder of the corn dog.
So, this is getting to be a whole thing. So we're going to the fountain. Wait, is there even a fountain? Where's a fountain? Okay. But up the steps. Oh. And I really went through this whole thing backwards. They were like, oh, you already saw Griffin. And I went down to Griffin. And Griffin's like, oh, you already were from the library. There you are, Luca. There's no way I'm actually doing this. It's way below my pay grade. Oh, come on, you big stiff. Let the kids have some fun. Fine. But Rolo owes me one.
Amy waved his hands around sarcastically as he began.
What takes flight but has no wings? Your final task a friendship brings. See, that wasn't so hard. Hard. I feel cheapened somehow. I think it's sweet. Good luck, Luca. I need to go make sure my car wasn't towed. I'll be right back. Wait, I'll be right back. Nope, I'm good. False alarm. What am I doing? What's the thing? I've already forgotten the thing. Shit. See? What takes flight but has no wings, your final task a friendship brings. These are all the charms I got. Cool. What takes flight but has no wings? Oh, there he is. There's my guy. You got me some balloons? Hey. Did you find the comic book? Yep. I'd be like, no, what are you talking about, man? He'd be like, this whole fucking riddle. And you got the corn dog? Yeah. Well then. I know it doesn't make up for what I said, but here, you've earned this.
Rolo sheepishly handed Luca the balloon.
Oh. Flight. Thanks. You didn't have to go to all this trouble. I'm sorry I got so mad. Dang it, you were supposed to let me apologize first. Oh, sorry. Now you've apologized twice before me. Just let me do this. Luca, I'm really sorry. With everything that's happened with your mom and all, I've always wanted to be there for you. Be a good friend, you know? When you said you were hanging out with someone else, I kind of freaked out. Rolo. Still my turn. I felt like if you needed some new friend to help you, it meant that I wasn't good enough. But that was selfish and wrong. I was wrong. I'm sorry, Luca. Oh, okay, apology over. You can talk now.
Luca threw himself at Rolo, hugging him as tightly as he could.
Aw. Although, I don't deserve you. I don't deserve you either. That's why we deserve each other. So, what else do you want to do today? We could snoop around and try to find some info about your mom. Snoop where? We could probably sneak into Perennial Harvest HQ while everyone's at the festival. Aren't you curious about all the stuff those clipboards write down? What if we get caught? I think I've had enough excitement for 1 week. Just make the rest of the day about us. Let's just make the rest of the day about us. Really? Yeah, the rest of the world can wait one more day. You know, I have been wanting to get some work done on the MCDC at Mission Control. The aim is a bit unpredictable. That sounds perfect. Head to the treehouse with Rolo. No, I'd love to go into... Oh, I've got like a bit of an extra jump? No, kind of actually. Haha, every single time. Yup. Wait for it. Unexplained sound once again noted. Like clockwork. What a bunch of drones. Haha. What, can you do it again? Do it like 3 times. I'm just gonna spam it. I'm gonna send fireworks out here. I don't get anything for this. I'm only willing to do that like 3 times. Anybody else want to talk to me? No? Cool, y'all are lame. Head to the treehouse with Rolo. Accomplished. Oh, I almost forgot. I ran into your gran this morning. She asked me to give you this.
Rolo handed Luca an unopened letter.
I'll wait for you inside if you want to read it now. A letter?
Luca, some things are going to happen that might be difficult for you to understand.
Oh shit. Gran's about to blow up the festival. She's the ultimate prankster here.
If I am honest, I hardly understand them myself. But whatever happens, I need you to know that I love you.
Jesus Christ, Gran. This seems serious.
None of this is fair to you. You have already lost so much.
Oh, Gran.
We both have. I wish there was a simpler way forward. But if there is, I haven't thought of it. God knows I've tried. Everything I've done, I did for you. I hope someday you can accept that. Love, Gran.
I love you too, Gran.
Luca folded the paper into his pocket and headed up the ladder.
That has darker overtones to it, my boy. What's up with the letter? Anything you want to talk about? Maybe later. Sure, well, whenever you want. You know, you really didn't have to go to all that trouble just to apologize. I know, but we'd been looking forward to the festival for weeks. After I ruined everything with my big mouth, this was the best way to make sure you still had a good time without me. Rolo.
Luca was at a loss for words. But that was fine. Words aren't always necessary.
The festival seemed nice. Was it nice? We can still go. No, this is fine. Well, there's always next year.
Sadly, this was untrue. A distant rumble shook the treehouse.
Gran did blow up the festival. Oh, shit. Huh, what was that? Oh man, we missed the fireworks?
It was not fireworks. It was something the boys couldn't possibly comprehend. Something as old and cruel as time itself.
What the shit? The big chill.
A shockwave of cold tore through the room. A bitter, unfathomable chill. Before they could react, it encased them in ice. 2 boys, reunited by friendship, only to be cruelly separated by a malevolence beyond reason. And so, our story ends in a silent treehouse turned statuary. In a town brought low by its secrets sits a pair of friends, alone, together.
I'd actually pressed spacebar when I was done reading.
For the rest of time. The end.
That is insane, Gran. What are you doing out there? I thought you just like triggered a bomb. I didn't think she'd have like cryo bombs. Gran's like maxed out in super science stats here.
No, that can't be the ending. It simply can't. I won't accept it, and I hope you won't either. There are more endings, more possibilities. I can feel it. We are just going to have to sort through them all until we find the one that fits.
Ah, damn, okay. That's the one, I think. We now have flight there. What was this even about? Flight. So they just run. God, these branches are interesting. a grand jury. I do like that it's called a grand jury. We've got Break in the Clouds, which is the one I wanted to do. Now we have Flight over here at MCDC, where Iggy got kind of messed up by the juice, and Rolo was missing. I think Rolo's missing in that branch. Let's go with weather for right now. Beck called to Luca before he made his way past the gate. Wait up, I'll walk you home. Surprised, Luca turned around. He knew Rolo could be prickly around new people, but Beck seemed cool. Rolo would warm up to her eventually, probably. Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds began to break.
Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to break, revealing patches of star-filled summer night. Moonlight filtered down, shimmering in the treetops.
Sure, you can meet Rolo. You're not going home? No, I promised Rolo I'd tell him about...
Luca stopped himself mid-sentence.
You promised you'd tell him what? Spit it out, bub. We're thick as thieves now. If there's a juicy secret, you've got to tell me. Okay. You can come to the treehouse and I'll tell you both what happened. Heck yeah.
Luca saw Beck skulking by the gate.
So you're telling me there's nothing mysterious or creepy about this place? It's mostly boring and empty. I refuse to believe that. Big spiked gate? Looming mansion? Rich, reclusive owners? It even smells shady.
Beck grabbed the wrought iron bars and shook the gate.
Mark my words, you decadent nightmare house. You will reveal your secrets to me. Oh. No, come on. What did you do? First of all, I told you so. Second, hide. That's Eris Valentine. Who's that she's talking to? Shh. I expect you to return that suit in working order. Of course. As long as everything proceeds as planned. There's nothing to worry about. The only thing I'm worried about is what's rightfully mine. Okay, I'm willing to bet that's Gran in that suit. She's grabbing the suit to go do crazy stuff at the fertilizer compound. If that means making some unsavory alliances, so be it. I couldn't agree more. There comes a time to suspend hostilities. I'll deal with our common threat. Now, this is what I'm talking about.
Beck's voice was an excited whisper.
Proper shady stuff. Someone in a suit like that tried to grab me yesterday. Seriously? Shh. You don't understand that when this all inevitably fails, I will deny everything. I wouldn't expect any less of you. You just worry about your part in this and let me handle the rest. I can't wait to see the look on that Rube Kerr's face. Yes, the truth will come to light. I'm still surprised you're so comfortable with the potential collateral damage. If there's one thing I've learned, it's that change is painful. Wow, I was expecting shady, but that's just flat out supervillain talk. If you don't mind me asking, why? Why are you doing all of
The
this?
mysterious figure retracted their mask, hair pushing out from all corners.
Granny. Yep. Family. Oh god, don't make me make this the thumbnail where it's just gonna be Dom Toretto's face shittily pasted on top.
A chill ran down Luca's spine. His vision blurred.
Gran the supervillain.
Beck stifled a sharp wince, and Luca looked down to see himself wrenching her hand.
Oh, an answer I can certainly respect.
Gran tousled her hair back under the face mask.
Just remember, keep everything nice and normal until the festival. I don't need lessons in arousing suspicion.
Gran gave Eris a curt nod and disappeared into the night.
There's so many little twists and turns and like little mysteries.
Chapter 5.
They really do make this.
What big ears you have. Lucas sat shivering in the bushes, staring at his feet.
They really, like, I don't know, they've very effectively captured my attention.
After checking to make sure the coast was clear, Beck gave him a gentle tug on his sweater.
What's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost. Why were you so scared of that old lady in the hazmat suit? That was my gran. That was your gran? Yeah. Okay, well, I'm sure there's a perfectly reasonable explanation for all of this. Let's just get to the treehouse and figure things out there. Lead the way. That is interesting. Can we go up here? We can't. Give me a mushroom. No mushrooms. Oh, there's none, Creed. Oh, with clipboards. For the last time, there's nothing to worry about. Of course, we're not worried.
The clipboard finished writing with a scratchy flourish and looked up.
Just dotting our I's and crossing our T's. Well, maybe try minding your P's and Q's.
Mr. Nuncreed, arms crossed over his paunch, gave an exhausted sigh.
If there's anything you need knowing, you'll know it. Absolutely. If you'll just sign here acknowledging everything is accurate, we'll be out of your hair in a flash. Oh, for the love of...
He snatched the pad and scribbled his name so hard the pen nearly snapped.
There. And would you like my eternal soul as well?
The clipboards looked at each other for a moment, almost pondering the possibility, then broke into laughter as they walked away.
Ha 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 ha. That's a little funny. Avoid Mr. Nuncreed. Bye, sir. Can I talk to you? Seems like a terrible idea, right? Hi, Mr. Nuncreed. Okay, let me give you some advice. The next time someone you don't know asks to hear your thoughts, give them a good old hard bop right in the kisser. Oh, Grant tells me just to keep away from the clipboards. That's good, that's good. Your Gran is a smart lady, Luca. Speaking of which, you'd better run along home now. Too dark out to be wandering on your own. I can't tell if he's just suspicious of her or is actually hitting on her. The answers you seek will be revealed to you in due time. The question is, the figure intoned. Are you prepared to live with the truth? Why am I bad at reading sometimes? I feel like I'm getting better at like just reading aloud. Also, wait, is that our tree? That looks like, you know, this tree a bit. Yeah, it's not exactly the one. Back. Yes, okay, cool. Let's say I wanna see the end of this one. Another day, another dollar. See you tomorrow, Z. Have you noticed how all the perennial harvest folks order the same drink? Decaf cappuccino with extra foam. Why? I don't know. Just thought it's a little odd. Pretty weird for sure. Well, the customer is always right. See you bright and early tomorrow. So I can't wait. I'm wondering if they're actual drones now. Are they actually like... Are they robots? Or are they clones? Oh, there's the mayor and Mr. Kruger.
and Gus Valentine proudly surveyed the half-covered festival banner.
It's all coming together quite nicely. Couldn't have done it without you.
The mayor gave a half-hearted shrug.
I'm not sure about that. Nonsense. That reminds me, I wasn't able to thank your sister for her contributions. Yeah, she's been indisposed of late. She doesn't much like me, does she? Oh no, that's not it at all. She's just been busy. Of course. Regardless, I would be forever grateful if you could pass my thanks on to her. The History Museum adds a real air of import to the whole affair. And we couldn't very well celebrate the story of Beacon Pines without including the Valentines. My father was a great man. You're darn tootin' he was.
Kerr lopped his arm on Gus's shoulder.
But I mean the entire Valentine family, present company included. Can I ask you something, Mr. Kerr? Call me William. Ask away. William, why are you doing all of this? Gosh, I've never felt one needed a compelling reason to throw a party. Not just the festival. All of this. There's got to be 100 down on their luck towns out there. Why is Perennial Harvest so invested in helping Beacon Pines? You know what I love the most about the agricultural business? Seeds. Seeds. Yep. The little bundles of potential.
With a glimmer in his eye, Kerr gestured grandly toward the horizon.
You treat a seed right, nurture it, feed it, and it can grow into something truly special. You see potential here? Indubitably. I used to really struggle with that word. The seed of greatness is already under our feet. All it needs is a little nudge. And the right leadership, of course. Oh. Good night, Mr. Valentine. Mayor Valentine. God damn it. Read, damn it. Read. Good, my guy. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, the treehouse is just a little further on from here. So what's your buddy Rolo like? Rolo, he's Rolo. Not particularly helpful. Sorry, I've just never thought about it. Lots of energy. He's funny even when he's not trying to be. Things have been tough for his family since the fowl harvest. It's about damn time you tell me what this fowl harvest thingy is. It's kind of a long story. Hit me with the highlights. Okay. There used to be a fertilizer company here called Valentine's. They were kind of a big deal. Oh, big deal fertilizer. It was a big deal to us. Their stuff really worked. Farmers loved it. So Valentine's grew and grew. Beacon Pines pretty much grew around it. Most everyone in the town either worked for Sharper Valentine or used his fertilizer. Things were good. I'm sensing a big but. Around 6 years ago, Sharper Valentine suddenly died. And something changed. Changed how? Could have been a bad batch. Maybe it was in the water or air or soil. Nobody knows. But all the crops died. And everyone blamed the Valentines. The foul harvest. Yeah. Valentine's fertilizer went out of business. Half the town lost their jobs. Sheesh. The next year, the crops came back, but something was different. You plant a crop, do everything right, and it's sort of crapshoot. It's sort of a crapshoot what happens. And no one knows why? Nope. I take it Rollo's farm got the short end of the stick. Yep, for some reason their farm was hit harder than others. That sucks. Things have gotten better since Perennial Harvest came to town. The Beacon Pines Reborn initiative? Yep, first things they did was give the town a deep scrub. They even put us up in hotels one town over for a week while they decontaminated the groundwater. We'd better get going. Oh, that is suspicious, isn't it? You can't just take a whole town and move them out. Oh, it's about time. I was about to give up and go home. Who's the new kid? Name's Beck, you must be Rollo. I see my reputation precedes me. Welcome to Mission Control.
Rollo waggled his head with pride.
You'll find we've spared no expense in construction. I've seen worse looking piles of junk. Thanks. Hey Luca, you know the security concerns we talked about? Yeah. While I was waiting, I made some improvements. Let me lock this baby down for a little test infiltration. Can't be too safe these days. Oh, come on. My guy. Interesting. Oh. He goes all out, doesn't he? Always. Lavish. Oh, I love that. What do you want me to do here? Oh, I got junk. Hey. Can I hit it from here? I can hit it from there. Oh, this one moves. Oh, I like that. I missed. Okay, cool. I'm glad that they make that not so hard. Where did you guys get all this junk in the first place? There's a guy in town named Jeff who trades us for junk for snacks. Junk for snacks is my favorite cash business. Junk food for junk. Nice. So, pretty sweet security, right? It was imaginative, I'll give you that. Luca, are we sure we can trust this new recruit? I'll vouch for her. Thanks, I guess. Oh, Luca, you promised to fill me in about the Valentine warehouse.
Luca sucked in a long breath.
So, like I said, there was someone there. What were they doing? I don't know, but the place was lit up and active. Maybe they were squatters? I don't think so. It seemed more organized. When the man pulled me in, I saw some sort of equipment running. A man pulled you in? Yeah, but I got away. You keep saying it was a man. They were wearing a mask, right? Yeah. Then it could have been a woman. How did you get away? I grabbed a rock or something and broke their mask. They let go and I ran. Dang. That's intense. No wonder you freaked out when you saw your grandma. Yeah, that's the other part. On our way here, Beck and I saw Eris Valentine meeting with Gran, wearing the same sort of hazmat suit.
Rollo let out a low whistle.
I can't whistle like that. And they weren't here. And they weren't there for idle chit-chat. It was a proper clandestine meetup. So let me get this straight. There's an operation in full swing at the Valentine warehouse. You were almost abducted by a strange man or woman in a protective suit. And then you saw your gran in the same suit talking to Eris Valentine. Pretty much. I'm beginning to think this town is kind of awesome.
Rollo and Luca shot back a look.
No offense. And so, we can logically conclude, alien zombies have infiltrated the town. And their leader is your grand, and she tried to murder you. First of all, and for the last time, there are no aliens. Second, it could have been my gran at the warehouse. I broke that person's mask to get away. The mask that Gran was wearing wasn't damaged. He was saying couldn't. I read that wrong. But she's definitely hiding something. Maybe. Your gran is weird, but she might be the most boring person in the universe. All she does is sit around all day making jam. What could she possibly have to hide? I don't know. We haven't talked much since she moved in. Your gran isn't from here? No, she came a few months back to take care of me after his mom went missing. Did you know your gran before? Not really, no. It'd been years since I'd seen her. Luca, don't take this the wrong way. But are we sure your gran is on the up and up?
Luca gazed out the window.
I'm just saying. It sounds like strange stuff has been happening since she showed up. We could say the same thing about your family, but you're right. Luca, your gran is hiding something. And Pa always says, folks on bury stuff worth digging. Folks only bury stuff worth digging. Shucks. Bury. Rue said bury. We need to investigate your house. If my gran really is hiding something, don't you think I would have noticed by now? That's kind of the whole point of hiding something. I guess you're right. Gran's been leaving the house for hours at a time this week. I'll call you two tomorrow when the coast is clear. And we can start getting to the bottom of this. I'm always game for a good snoop. You can count me in. Oh. We're investigating Grandma.
Secret lair. Summer forged ahead, but the nights only seemed to grow colder. Luca walked home slowly under the pale starlight, cautious to avoid any more surprises lurking in the shadows. Reaching home, he slipped quietly into bed, half dreading what they might discover the next day.
I feel like this has to hit a dead end. What time is it? Oh, we're wearing a different shirt. Oh, we put back on our cool shirt. We got that dope sweater. Love this sweater, can't lie. Oh, hold on, gang. Rolo, what on earth is that? That ridiculous thing on your head. Oh, this? It helps me think. You're gonna need a lot more of those. Joe call you one? Well, we'll see who's laughing when I crack this case wide open. The coast is clear? Yep, whatever she's been up to this week, it's been keeping her busy most of the day. Very well. The game is afoot.
Luca and Beck rolled their eyes as Rollo strutted across the room.
If I were a gran, where would I hide my deepest, darkest secrets? Perhaps where you might least expect it.
Rollo flung open the cabinet with confidence.
I see. We've been able to open up and search everything already. Aha.
He coughed as a veil of dust hit his face.
I think it's safe to assume anything that dusty isn't what we're looking for. Or maybe that's what she wants you to think. Then again, any good detective knows not to trust their first hunch. First hunches are for suckers. Eureka. She lit a fire in order to burn the evidence. She keeps that fire going every day, Rollo. Drat, it may be already too late. Just think of the mounds of documents lost to ash. Okay. I'm gonna stop you right there. Can we just think for a moment? Luca, is there anywhere your gran doesn't want you to go? Yeah. The closet upstairs. So maybe it stands to reason that we should check there first? No dice, it's locked. Well. Look who stands to reason now. And I have no idea where the key is. If it is really important, then she probably keeps it with her. Anywhere else? She has her berry bushes. Who has ever thought, I'm going to take this important thing and huck it in a bush? True. Anything else may be something out of the ordinary. Well, she is always worried I'll break her fancy dishware in the kitchen. But it doesn't matter anyway, I can't reach the latch.
A look of realization crept onto Luca's face. All three kids snapped to glance at each other, then sprinted in turn toward the kitchen.
Who's the tallest? All right, Rolo. Yeah, he's probably the tallest, huh? This is your time to shine. Ah, yes. You've called upon my expert detective skills. And now I shall proceed with...
Before he could finish, Luca scrambled up Rolo's back.
Hey, this isn't my idea of detective work. Every squad needs a good lockpick. And every good lockpick needs a sturdy head to sit on. This is beneath my standing. Stop complaining and hold still. Got it.
The three crowded around the hutch to peer in. With the glass doors opened, a perfect porcelain display gleamed in front of them.
Also, you could have just used a chair, right? The chairs are right there.
Their eyes searched for anything amiss. But the only distinct feature was its impeccability.
Well, that's anticlimactic. Yeah. I don't really know what we were expecting. Well, like, oh hey. Let me just yank on this random teacup
As Beck
and...
pulled on one of the teacups, it slanted forward with a hollow click. The entire hutch began to rustle and slide under its own power.
Seems like your grand has been doing some remodeling. Dude, only two types of people have secret layers. Evil masterminds and superheroes. So which one do you think she is? We're about to find out. Okay, so more of an unhinged conspiracist vibe. Oh wow. Yeah, this cannot be good. We need to look around before jumping to conclusions. It's kind of valid, but like, man, you cannot just have like a storage of fertilizer and just... I'm sorry, she has a punching bag. Gran, why are you keeping this from me? Also, Gran is like ready to rock somebody's world. She's about to like fight. She's training down here. She's taking the world with her one way or another. Let's start from the back, right? What do we have here? Barrels marked caution, explosive. And jam jars. That's a lot of jam to feed the whole town. That's enough jam to feed the whole town. What kind of incendiary jam is your gran making? Incendiary. She wouldn't have had me walk around town delivering bombs, right? Only one way to find out.
Rollo casually spun open a lid and dipped his finger in the jam.
Huckleberries.
He smacked his lips.
A hint of brown sugar. And ink? What?
Rollo plunged his hand in the jar, fishing out a soggy slip of paper.
Aha.
Rollo offered the slimy note to Luca and licked his fingers clean.
It's addressed to Miss Fratelli. A grand jamgram. It says, last night I used the disguise Eris provided to scout the location. The timing window should be possible. Operation Sparkplug is a go. Aw man, are they doing a heist? Whatever it is, it can't be good. So more a bombshell than a bomb, am I right? You're new here, so I'll let it slide. But I'm the bad joke guy around here.
Luca jostled each cabinet drawer in turn. Only one was unlocked. He fingered through the filing cabinet, pausing at a bulging folder labeled Walter.
Who's Walter?
For a long moment, he just stared at it.
Yo, is that Dad? What do you got here? There. It's my dad. Looks like some of his old medical files. Your dad was a doctor?
Luca nodded and caressed the label with his thumb.
Well, are you gonna read it? Here, let me help.
Rollo swiped the folder from the drawer and began leafing through the pages. He whistled to himself, barely looking at the text.
How about you actually read some of it? One sec. Dense documents such as this are a lot like a cheeseburger. It's best to skip straight to the middle. That's where all the meaty bits live. Wow, I had no idea we were in the presence of the preeminent scholar in dense documents and cheeseburgers. By all means,
He
proceed.
stopped at a page and mimed, holding up a monocle.
Ah, here we are. Follow-up examination of Terrence Wilby. Patient shows further signs of paleness and malaise. Body temperature continues to drop. He now describes soreness of muscles and joints. This is similar to the symptoms exhibited by Miss Wilby just a few days past. Still waiting on lab results on from Joseph.
Rollo looked up with heightened surprise.
See? Creepy. Yeah, that's kind of disturbing. Who's Joseph? That's Mr. Nuncreed's name. Wait,
Rollo's finger traced across the page.
there's more scribbled in the margins. Could it be contagious? Mr. Wilby claims the tap water at his home has been contaminated. Perhaps environmental? Lab results only raise more questions. It's like he came back to this report later and made those notes. So it might be related to something else.
Rollo scanned through several more pages.
Here, the writing looks shaky. I just couldn't help her. This disease, or whatever it is, progresses so fast. And with his wife passing, Terrence's condition follows close behind. Exacerbated by the loss. Enough is enough. I need to take matters into my own hands.
Luca, staring blankly at the cabinet this whole time, spoke softly.
What does it say next?
Rollo rustled the folder, trying to loose more pages.
That's where it ends. What? There has to be more.
Luca frantically shoved the remaining cabinet folders, trying to find another labeled Walter.
Luca, I think that's the only one. It's alphabetical, see? What did he mean enough is enough? How did he take matters into his own hands? This is bullshit.
Luca slammed the drawer shut. A spider web of string connected photos of people from the town,
Pepe Sylvia.
interspersed with hastily scrawled notes.
Well, she sure has kept herself busy. Is your gran a serial killer? Cause I'm starting to get a vibe. Don't be ridiculous. Sure, she's just tracking the movements of everyone in town. Out of the kindness of her heart. She put little symbols by some of them. Yeah, Mr. Nuncreed has a check mark. The clipboards are all inside a big circle. My mom's are both on there. Both with question marks. Gus Valentine has a question mark. Eris has a question mark that's been crossed out. Mr. Kerr has a bullseye. The killer has chosen her next victim. We don't know what any of this means. Whatever it means, it's probably not good. Let me leave. What, you're just gonna leave us down here? Yeah, come on, this place has gotta be filled with juicy evidence. I had to see.
They crowded around a worn-down old map of Beacon Pines.
Cool, this looks like a treasure map. Not every old map is a treasure map, Rolo. Yeah, but every treasure map is an old map. Can't fault that logic. Look, there's even a pathway drawn on it. It starts at the entrance to town. And if we follow it,
Rollo carefully traced the path with his finger.
it leads right to
He jabbed down at the end point.
Town Square. That's the fountain in the middle of town. What a weird place to hide treasure. Rolo, that doesn't look like a treasure. That doesn't look like treasure to me. The end of the path on that map has the same symbol as those explosives over there. So it's not hiding treasure. A real bummer. Rolo, what's the thing you've been excited about for the past month? The festival. Oh, gulp. Did you just say gulp? This feels like a gulp kind of situation. Everyone will be gathered near the center of town. She's gonna blow up the festival. Not if we stop her. What was that?
Luca looked up from the map.
What was that? No, I heard it too. That was the front door. Which means someone just shut the door. Which means someone's upstairs. Shh, quiet. Hit the lights.
Beck flicked off the light, and they became statues in the dark. Overhead, creaking floorboards bent under slow, deliberate steps. The kids looked up, the tilt of their necks following each footfall. Then suddenly, it stopped. Without realizing, they'd been holding their breath. All three exhaled shakily and glanced at each other. A muffled male voice broke the silence.
Who? Hello? Oh, Mr. Tolliver?
A final few footsteps reached the entrance above them, and the voice now echoed down the stairs.
Anyone down there?
The three kids shuffled to the corners without a peep. As he began to descend the stairs, the man's voice punctuated every new step. Thump,
Yoo-hoo!
thump,
I'm not here to hurt anyone.
thump,
I'm just here to help.
thump,
Just...
thump. At the bottom step, the man paused, squinting to search the room for signs of life.
Huh. Guess it's nothing.
Rollo shifted suddenly. Luca gave him an intense, chastising look and whispered through clenched teeth.
Oh, don't.
It was too late. Rollo was already inching toward the stairway. He screeched as he charged toward the shadowy figure.
Man is attacking. Flaming chicken coop!
With all his weight, Rollo tackled the man to the ground.
Rolo? Mysterious creepy man? Anyone there?
From the dark corner, they saw something move.
Well, I didn't know if I had it in me. But there was only one way to find out. Holy crap, Rolo, that was awesome. Wait, did you just kill that person?
Luca scrambled to the hunched figure on the ground. Pressing his fingers to the man's neck, he sighed with relief.
He checked his pulse. You sure clobbered him good, Rolo. He's knocked out cold.
As Beck flicked back on the light, Luca and Rollo both gasped in stereo.
Mr. Tolliver. Yeah, I knew it. He's just Tolliver shaped.
Chapter 7. The Interrogation of Hiram Tolliver. Still unconscious,
Weirdly intense.
Mr. Tolliver slumped heavily in a shoddy old chair.
I gotta cut it off here. It's been an hour. Dang, I do want to play more, and I didn't expect it to continue on. I thought we'd hit a dead end sooner. Oh man. There's still another path to take with Iggy. So Iggy seems like such a bad ending, though it's probably so rushed that you probably stop all of it beforehand. You probably stop all of this anyway. That's cool. That's awesome. I'm enjoying this game a lot. Like a lot more than I was expecting to, because again, it just felt like, oh yeah, this is gonna end up being a this is gonna end up being like a kid's game, just the whole vibe of it. You have this narrator reading to you like she's reading you a bedtime story, and then you just keep seeing these kids die again and again. It's just like, okay, this is getting a little brutal. All the stretching in the world. Ugh. Okay, well, I will see you laters.